just like animal farm. Justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian cancer, silence. Islamic leaders, silence. Kings and queens, silence. Traditional leaders, silence. So who go say the truth? We are the workers who compose the call. Now by area, why no better? We are the workers who compose the call. One guy's area, why no better? Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he need it now, see what's at this one. Now your friend on an iron camasam. Only papi obeka nice and beer. So I want one, over to a two. Everybody was afraid. And when Tina to my cottage again, once my boy dumping one another. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku drofo nyina dalima. And who go say the truth? Obiaja konson so to grow your mansa to me be a cacobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo when you know yet. Na so kutrata down so be dia back or why no keke. I fene for be man mo pia for efo no cross on my mo. Anya safwe mo ayini. Akuku drofo nyina dalima. And who go say the truth? Abaya di bote chino. Yedi bi bebo nyande bi. Kachi sa udi oma upipi numa. Udi oma never shine and frafonsa. But who go tell the truth? TUC, silence. Even journalists, silence. Oh, then who go say the truth? Right is right. Wrong is wrong, no matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you, now the person become your target. Jobless, no they mean senseless. Poverty, no they mean useless. One day, then go resist.
Hello once again. It is a pleasure to come your way this evening on our special edition of MyView show. We're coming to you live on today's Ghana News TV with me, Jerome, your host. And as usual, let me remind you that you can equally follow us live on Switch via satellite, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all on today's Ghana News TV. And equally, you can follow us on Twitter and TikTok, as well as podcast on Anchor FM. As usual, it's always great to come your way in the evening and then to ask for your views on certain issues, especially with reference to the theme of Rallying for Victory 2024, Ghana's Hope, which is the base mark for which the National Democratic Congress gears up towards election 2024. This special edition is with reference to the NDC in the UK and Ireland chapter, who is preparing to go to their chapter conference to elect their chapter executive committee membership. So, as usual, this evening we have one of the aspirants with us, and he will tell us the views and the plans and projects that might be implemented should the electorate give them the opportunity. So, wherever you are, Sakina FM in Tatale. We're grateful that you are part and parcel of the show. And on behalf of my able producer, Said Ade, I welcome all of you to this special edition. And stay tuned when we come back. I will introduce my guest for the show this evening. Once again, you are welcome.
Waiting there happy for Africa. Dusty old men holding on to power, leading the people to where? The grave? Wicked criminal leaders. See them a come, them coming like an angel. But them a thief, them no say them a thief. Mr. President, you coming like a savior. But you a thief, you know say you a thief. Thief President, why you thieving so? Thief man, why you thief so? The people they must suffer, but you don't care so. Thief man, why you thief so? I see the people crying every day, yo. They want food, them can't find. I see the youth looking for a job, oh, every way, them can't find. Mr. President, him just barely food, oh. Him and the family, they no suffer, oh. Suffer, no poor man they suffer, oh. Suffer, rich man know they suffer. Suffer, no poor man they suffer, oh. Suffer, rich man they suffer, lie. See them a come, they coming like an angel. But them a thief, them no say them a thief. Mr. President, you coming like a savior. But you a thief, you know say you a thief. Thief President, why you thieving so? Thief man, why you thief so? The people they must suffer, but you don't care so. Thief man, why you thief so? Mr. President, why you dey lie so? Before election, you tell me you be angel. When you sick, you run go a London. When we sick, we die for Kolebo. Mr. President, why you wicked so? Tell me how you dey sleep at night, oh. See them a come, they coming like an angel. But them a thief, them no say them a thief. Mr. President, you coming like a savior. But you a thief, you know say you a thief. Thief President, why you thieving so? Thief man, why you thief so? The people they must suffer, but you don't care so. Thief man, why you thief so? This is Mr. Traitor, Mr. President, Master of Sleeping, Mr. Sleeping. This is Mr. Traitor, Mr. President, Master of Sleeping, Mr. Sleeping. Yarambarayi Fiafiwo Alakpatowo Na Yeruya.
Alakpato. Wonderful information from no other person but Black Rasta. And once again, it's a pleasure to come your way on my View show. Special edition with focus on the UK and Ireland chapter of the National Democratic Congress. This evening, once again, we have the opportunity to have an interaction with one of the aspirants to no other position than the chapter organizer. It's my pleasure to welcome Gifty to this show, and then we will have an interaction with her, and she will share her views and projects for the UK and Ireland chapter. Auntie Gifty, you are most welcome to the program.
Comrade, good evening. Pleasure to be here.
Wonderful. I'm pretty sure everybody will be wondering who is this beautiful lady with powerful smiles all over the screens. And so it might be good to tell them a bit about you so that they settle down and then take your message.
That's correct. Good evening, fellow comrades, fellow Akatamansonians, my NDC people, both far and near, especially to the UK and Ireland chapter. My name is Gifty Agbenu, a proud Votarian, a Ga, a Kan, a Da, Ga, Dangme. I'm everywhere.
MTN.
And I've been in NDC for way back in 2010 in the UK here, and I've held some positions that welfare officer for 4 years, 3.5 years, and women or immediate past women organizer from branch, and I'm vying for deputy organizer in the chapter, um, UK and Ireland chapter. So if you see me here tonight, that's what I'm vying for.
Oh, wonderful. You know, I listened to an interview granted by Professor Opokuna Najimai one time,
Yeah.
and there was a question that was asked, and she said, why, if it were to be a lady, a man as a running mate, that question wouldn't have been asked. But because she's a lady, they see it to be something strange.
Exactly.
So let me come and ask you. You have just told us about your position as a welfare officer before. You have told us your position as a women organizer at a branch level before, and people were thinking that in terms of succession line, you will be going to the chapter women's organizer. But
That's
now you've taken a drift. You are going into the heart of the chapter,
that's correct.
deputy organizer.
That's
What
correct.
is so special?
Gifty is someone who is very courageous when it comes to mobilization. He is the best. A very unique leader. Somebody who listens to people who have handled issues, both men and women. So I see myself to be a very strong NDC member, serving from scratch. Going forward, the experience that I have with, women, I need to go up there to give out or contribute that experience in the chapter level.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
So your gift is carrying experience from
That's
the previous offices
that's it.
to the organization, the Department of Organization.
That's correct.
I don't know. Do you really see the workload? Because if you look at the structure of the executive committee structure of a political party,
Yeah.
you have the chairman,
Yeah.
you have the secretary who is the schemer,
Yeah.
and you have the organizer.
That's correct.
Those are key positions.
That's correct.
Now, Gifty is going into that position as a deputy organizer, surely to assist the substantive organizer in this position.
That's correct.
What do we expect from Gifty?
Uh,
Apart from this experience that you are bringing up, what other programs will Gifty bring on board to ensure that there is proper organization, mobilization of membership, and what have you?
they said, uh, I forgot this. They said when you train a woman,
You train a man, you train an individual, a woman, you train the whole nation.
that's correct. And women are multitask, and wherever woman, when it comes to mobilization, women are good. That's going forward, talking to people. They know how to how to go about it. You understand? So I am my going to that position. We have a women vice before. We have, I don't think UK and Ireland we have women chair. No,
No,
uh,
not
this,
at all.
this position as that's like you said is a very tall position. So my going there, encouraging women. That's it's not all about women organizer position. It's not all about this, but women also can go in there, challenge, take their challenge. You understand, to a different level. Change the narrative also that this one is for men. This one the workload. I've done it before as a welfare officer. And as a women organizer, I don't see the difference between the organizer because it's the same organizational work and listening to people, making sure hacking to their problems, listening to them, solving issues here and there. So, and our multitask, asking my multitask into it, I think I am perfect and I'm ready. And I prepare for a very long time before I've made my decision for a very long time before going to that position.
You made your decision a very long time.
Very long time, yeah.
That means that you have considered your strengths and your weaknesses. You have considered the duties of the position
That
before launching into it.
I've considered.
Um,
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Let me take you back a little. Somewhere 2018,
Yeah.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was in London. He visited the UK and Ireland chapter. What key role did you play there, and what experience did you gather from such a gathering that you think you can carry along?
Thank you. On that visit, I was part of the welfare department. That's after their programs. I was the one serving them, making sure their welfare, what they will eat, what they will drink. I was the one serving.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I was the one that the women organizer that chose to do that um choice. So I think with that I'm good to go.
Yes. Now, looking at you as a deputy organizer, I mean, absolutely, there is no difference between the organizer and the deputy organizer. The slightest, there's a very thin line. It's just that the organizer comes in the absence of the deputy comes in the absence of the owner. So eventually, you have the same qualities and the same rules and the rest. How do you think that your human relationship, I don't know how it is,
Yeah.
with members of the chapter could impact on your role as a deputy organizer?
Say on authority without fear or favor. That Gifty is somebody. It's a people's love. Wherever Gifty appear, you see the environment, you see the happiness, you see the smile. Especially, I wish you were at Birmingham when we went last Saturday. Immediately Gifty appear, you could see all the you could see the aroma of
The
that.
aroma of Gifty, I heard about it everywhere. Gifty, Gifty, Gifty.
Oh, even those that have heard my name that they've not seen me, they were so happy. My relationship, that's what I can say on authority. Way back from 2010 to 2023, nobody in NDC, UK, and Ireland would tell you I have issue with Gifty. Um, Gifty have used any words on me. Gifty have not performed her duty. Gifty not at all. I can't remember or neither. There's nothing like that. So my relationship, if you talk about my relationship with people, I have a very cordial relationship with each and everyone in the UK and Ireland. And
That is great.
my integrity is very intact in NDC, UK and Ireland.
Hey, the way you have stressed on the integrity,
Yeah.
integrity plays a key role
Yeah.
because to go out there to mobilize people for a political party, if you do not go out there with a very intact integrity, then you have a problem. It will be difficult for you to even convince them. So once you have hit hard on integrity, I believe strongly that everybody accepts and believes that yes, indeed, it is difficult unless to come out confidently to put your integrity on the line. It means that you are really strong on that basis. Now, let's look at mobilization of membership. The UK Ireland chapter has 13 branches as at now. 13 branches as at now. Some very vibrant, others are still coming up. Do you have any plans for the branches that are not very vibrant and the possibility of supporting your boss to get many more branches into your chapter?
Thank you for this question. This current chairman, yeah, they've opened branches before, but I think him more branches have been open. Like you said, we have 13 branches now, and some are not really functioning well. So, without the branches, there is no chapter.
Chapter.
So, I am ever ready to work hand in hand with whoever will emerge the organizer position to make sure we look into this, all the branches. We work hard, hand in hand with the branches, especially when we will take their quarterly programs, and then we'll ask them to give us their schedule so that we can draw the timetable for chapter. So when there is a program, we know when and how we can adjust ourselves to attend, to make sure those branches that are not also. It's just a matter of going there, having time with the executive, talk to them, know their problems, know what is affecting them, what is happening. Immediately you have this relationship with them all the time. It's all about communication as well. Leader is your communication also have to be very important with your people. Be very free with them, very honest with them. So when there is any issue at all, they can open up and then tell you that this is our problem, that you know what to do. So I'm ever ready to work with whoever will emerge the winner to work, and then we see to all these branches to make sure that those that are not really functioning properly, we will come up with some ideas with them, with the branch organizers and secretaries, so we can come up with something nice, different altogether. Me being a woman also, like I said, I have so many plans. Women are very tactful when it comes to, in politics, like mobilization, how to go about it. Women, you cannot underestimate women, especially when man is contesting woman, because we know how to go about it. We know where to tackle. We know the job is where the job is. You know. So for that branches, like I said, no branch without chapter. So no chapter without branch. So we will work on it, and then we'll make sure all the branches are in good shape. Thank you.
Good. I'm even getting confused as to where I should take you to. Want to look at you have experience as a women organizer.
Yeah.
You're coming up as a deputy organizer, and on the chapter executive committee, you're going to have the chapter women's organizer and a deputy as well. How do you intend to liaise with the two? Because in that sense, you are going to be in two different circles,
Yeah.
both the organization department and as a member of the women's wing. How do you intend to liaise with the two parties?
Thank you for this question. This is why I am asking them to vote for me to be part of the women, because if Gifty it's all about men, 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 men. It's only the women organizer, the deputy women organizer are going to be. And now I think we have one woman also contesting for the vice position for the. She's a woman. That's my former boss, Beatrice Asante. You see, so if only these two women, when there is a program, and whilst the deputy is doing something, the most of the times the women organizer itself will be on a high table. The workload is going to be on the deputy women organizer only. So me being a woman as a deputy organizer, I will liaise with her, or I will work hand in hand with her. You understand? For the welfare of that program or whatever program we are doing, think together, come together, decide. I mean, taking decisions, what to do, how to do. We being two women going in there, or will be there, will be very, very, very fantastic, so that the workload itself will minimize, or she will have somebody like me, Gifty, hardworking, who I have done it before, to help her, or to work hand in hand for any program that we organize, especially the welfare. After the program, we have to take care of their welfare, um, So uh,
Mhm.
yeah, for their welfare. So that's why I'm asking them to vote for me.
Okay. That's interesting. That's one of our young NDC members, right? Gifty, what we'll do is we'll take comments from our viewers, and I'm pretty sure some questions might come up there. which
Okay.
you will have to answer or which we will discuss, and afterwards we see what the way forward. Our producer will now bring me the questions or the comments from our viewers, and then so wherever you are, this is my view show and a special edition with a focus on the UK and Ireland chapter of the National Democratic Congress. Brimpong says, "Good evening, sir. Watching from Warsaw, Poland. We are glued to our seat. NDC all the way." Brimpong, I think very soon we would add you to Patience Dako for an award. Oh, Patience, once again. The lady is very lovely. I wish her very well in all her endeavors. Please ask her if she has competitors watching from Hamburg, Germany. Okay, we would ask her. Uh, oh, MTN, now. Comrade Malik Dramani Mahama, good evening, Dow. Good evening. Oh. We are very grateful that you are part of the show. Hey, all the way from Ogua, but where is it Bakano or where? But watching you live from Asian capital, Cape Coast, Ogua. Ogua people were greeting all of you, especially those in the Abra and the rest. Ose Superior, good evening, Doc. Watching from Barcelona, Spain. I love her boldness and courage. Please ask her if she is married. I'm asking because I'm also single and a comrade as such. Ose, the last time you wanted to, I remember you wanted Monica. It was Monica, the women organizer aspirant for Upper East region. Today you are coming in for Gifty. Okay, I would ask her when she comes back. From all the way, Ghana, Albert Alan Dachie Miambe Ghana Poor. Good evening, Dr. Kwan and Mama Gift. You are right. Women are really very good organizers and mobilizers. Hey, I didn't know. Well, we'll do the investigations in Ghana and see. Nana, we are grateful that you are part of the show this evening. You are live on Sakina Information Center. I did mention that. The people of Tatali were always grateful that through Sakina Information Center, we reach many more people. So, Nana, we are grateful to you as well. Please, one of our listeners wants to ask her if she has also worked with the NDC branches in Ghana and what is her constituency in Ghana. Okay. Nana, when she comes back, Gifty will provide that answer for you. Oh, Emmanuel Atta. Emma, good evening to you, and I hope Bremen is cool. So, comrades, you are doing a great job. Emma, we are grateful. We appreciate your efforts as well. Emma, once again, NDC all the way to the presidency. We will get there by God's grace. Oh, Steve says, shout out to all comrades, especially Bennett Konadu Yadom. Okay, Konadu, wherever you are, greetings from Stephen. And Emmanuel Atta, once I give to you, are really doing well. Gifty is a Jew, definitely, by your statement. Steve says, I learned there is so much division in the chapter. What would she do to unite everyone for victory? Well, that is okay. That's good. Another good question. When she comes back, we would ask her. So much division in the chapter. Okay. So wherever you are, it's a pleasure to come your way once again. And in the seat is no other person but Gifty, who is an aspirant to the position of the deputy organizer of the UK and Ireland chapter of the National Democratic Congress. Auntie Gifty, there are a few questions. Most of them are accommodations, but there are a few questions that you need to answer. Very interesting one. Nana Tafremu, who is joining us all the way from Tatale in the northern region, says, please, one of our listeners wants to ask her if she has also worked with the NDC branches in Ghana and what is her constituency in Ghana. So, have you worked with NDC branches in Ghana? And also, what is your constituency?
Yeah, we're back in 1993, 94. My constituency was Okankwe North.
Okay.
Around La Paz there. So that's where I used to vote. A very tiny, pretty lady those days. And since I traveled, I've been helping one constituency at Victor Smith area there, which our last election, I sent so many. I did courier barrel for some people that they have organized some people that they have converted them from MPP to NDC. and I've been helping them. Some women's organizers called me, and individually, actually, personally helped them. But for some time now, anytime I go to Ghana, I go in a very short the shorter distance, so I couldn't go. And but whatever they need my help, whatever I have in my capacity, I try as much as possible to help them. So this time I'll be going home very soon, and that one I'm making sure most of my friends have occupied women organizers, secretary, and so many. So I'm going to mobilize them and then empower them and support them in their programs, maybe by April, God willing.
Give you that's an interesting question from Ose Superior. Ose is always watching us from Barcelona, Spain.
Oh my!
Ose says, I love her. I love her boldness and courage. Please ask her if she's married. I am asking because I'm also single and a comrade aside.
I like
So,
when are bold, you know. I like when men are bold because I like to challenge men. I really love to. I am somebody. I always want to climb higher and face the higher challenge in my life. That's me. Yeah. So when people, not men who that tell somebody or go and tell this person, no, no, no. I love when men are coming forward.
you see, Ose, you have a plus already, but before you get to her, you have to see me. Huh? If not my producer. Okay, and there is another one from Stephen. From the way this is, I believe strongly, Stephen is a member of the UK and Ireland chapter, and he says that he learns there is so much division in the chapter. Why would she, okay, that's the way it goes. What would she do to unite everyone for victory?
Um, I always say that our enemies is not within us; it's over there that we are right. And of course, whenever there is the election coming up, no, I won't say a division; it's just a misunderstanding. So after the last time I out press on our platform that we should be mindful with the choice of words that we use against. At the end of the day, we'll come back together. Use any bad word against your comrade or your colleague. Sometimes it's very hard to come together to come together when we win party or after. Look, it's like two women fighting, and you call the other lady a word that I wouldn't want to use. When you come back to your relationship, it's difficult for the trust and love. But when we are all going on our way, when you come back, it's very easy to click. It's like you have a relationship, nothing happened, and you break up or you travel somewhere. When you come back, it's very easy for you guys to click. You understand? So for me when I come and there is this if there is still something that I think, I will just have use my experience or the unifier who I am to make sure I'll bring them together, whoever that is supposed to go to and tell beg and say, look, this is family issue, let's solve it, let's come together. Yeah, and as a woman, make sure I bring that. But for now, I don't think there is just a misunderstanding that we are having after the election. I believe everything will settle.
Wonderful. Chief Malik is back. Malik says Auntie Giffey is a known, committed, and hardworking comrade in the UK and Ireland chapter, and I wish her all the best.
Thank
You know
you.
what? There is a powerful woman who has also brought a comment here for you.
Yeah.
She is your former boss
Oh.
and now an aspirant to the position of the vice chairmanship.
Oh.
Beatrice is on the line. She says, nice one, my ex North London branch women's organizer. And the club's
Oh my God.
fingers are crossed for you.
Oh, somebody.
Uh, Rebecca Kofi rather comes in here, says that she wants to know your contribution to your branch as a women organizer. What has been your contribution to your branch as a women organizer?
Yeah, my contribution, those in the North London, we took over, and I always say, and I will say it on authority. I work with a woman who is no nonsense person, very honest person, very trustworthy, very courageous, eloquent. Beatrice Asante. We took over North London branch in a broken, point. But I am part of the executive that built the North London branch. That today, the branch is looking nicely good, fantastic, and handed over peacefully. That's something we even go back if we want to take a position there. We are always welcome, and our branch is looking attractive now that everybody would like to be there.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
there are so many.
That is good. At least you say there is a saying that success without a successor is a failure.
That's
But if you have left that branch intact and in peace and more attractive, then it means that you did a real good job. And I'm pretty sure that the appreciation from the branch is very enormous. But okay, Maxwell Nate is also here. Maxwell says, "Good evening, General, and kudos to you and Comrade Gifty. I wish her all the best watching you live from Germany." Oh, Stephen, who asked you the question about the division, says it's unfortunately that he is not in the UK. Oh, so it means one vote gone, but no problem. The answer to his question would have given you 10 more votes.
I know.
Powerful Auntie Beatrice is back. We spent over 6 years in North London branch.
Yeah.
She was still working even when she was pregnant. Woo!
Yeah. Oh, you
So,
see, what about that? So you can see. And she was the one encouraging me when it got to the point like I can't, she said, "You can do it. I will help you." And she did it. That's why I said I'm
wonderful.
proud working with her, and I'm proud working with her anytime, anywhere, any moment.
I can imagine the synergy between you as a chapter deputy organizer and a chapter vice chairman. It will be wonderful seeing
That's
all of you.
that's very fantastic, Hubi.
Okay, now, because of time, I don't know, can we still have some few minutes with you?
Yeah, if you can have no worries. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now we are going down. We are going down. There is the question about division. You explained that there's no division, but you're going to use what it takes to bring the two parties together. Now, they said Nkrumah said that the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it's linked to the total liberation of Africa. So, in that sense, the success of the UK and Ireland chapter would be meaningless unless it translates into the success of the NDC party in Ghana. Now, from where you sit, what would be the contribution of the UK and Ireland chapter under your support to the success of the NDC in Ghana?
Yeah. Like I said, it's all about individual. It's a collective work that we are going to do, and we are very for election 2024, which is going to be very tough, and we need women. That's I always love this late president Gaddafi, Mohammed Gaddafi. You see all his bodyguards, they are women. I keep asking myself this because when you send women, not just a woman, but we have courageous women who are fearless. 50 is one of them. Irrespective of wherever I find myself, you send me, I make sure I bring good results. And I speak for the voiceless. I make sure the election that we are going in, my inputs and my suggestions. That's if I work hand in hand with my boss, and if it will be allowed, like you said, we are going for I'm going to work with a boss. So it also would depend who the boss that you get that will allow you. There are some, like we see, I've worked with my former chairperson, Beatrice Asante. and you could see the chemistry between us. You could see the chemistry between me and my former boss. So, she's somebody, she doesn't, even as a boss, before, she doesn't take a decision on her own. Every decision that between will take will make sure her executives are part of it. Our decision, our opinions are welcome always. And if anything, she will just come back to us. My executive, this is what we have to. How do we go about it? Such a person, when she allow you to flow, she allow you to work, she allow you to explore your experience. You understand? So my contribution, or my to the chapter that I am going to work with the boss, like I said, and I'll make sure my opinion, my experience, my voice will be held there, and bring like sanity, and be very honest to myself. Believe that whatever I say, I will always stand by my words.
Wonderful. Stephen is back here. Stephen, I'm going to come to you. That I'll let my producer send an invoice to you because you are making an advert. Stephen says that I hope they vote for Kofi Adole too. Stephen, we're grateful that you are part of the show. Now, your main one is what I'm going to pick up. People in the diaspora have a lot of influence on voters back home. Ask her how she would connect with her constituents to win more votes for the party. Stephen, she's already given something like that, but I will definitely ask her how she's going to do it. But she has already informed us how she has been able to get connected to a branch a branch in Accra, and supporting them every now and then. But let me bring her back, and then she will tell us. Oh, Yambore Kwan. Yambore says, the good results we need to win 2024. A win for Gifty is a win for JDM and a win for NDC. Gifty, you are already up. A win for you. Comrade Tom Nutako. Oh, Uncle Tom, very good evening to you. My sister, you are good, and you know why you want to go higher. Hopefully, you will win. Just ask my non-registered family members to come on board. It's not people making math propaganda as NDC members, but as registered members. Wonderful. I know she will take it up. Okay, Maxwell is back. Good evening, General. Kudos to you and Comrade Gifty. I wish her all the best. Watching you live from Mannheim. Very grateful to you. Oh, Yambore joined us all the way from Takwa in the Western region. Rebecca Kofi, once again, can you have us one typical scenario that proves that you are courageous and fearless? Good luck, my woman. Okay, I think that Emmanuel Atta is back here, looking at what is happening in Ghana by the government. What would you give Ghanaians? What hope will you give Ghanaians? Okay. I will bring Gifty back and then ask her this question. Auntie Gifty, they are saying that considering what is going on in Ghana right now, what kind of hope can you give to Ghanaians? What should Ghanaians be looking up to?
Yeah, my hope for them is I've been encouraging them all the time. I speak with the people back home. I say, look, this man came, Akufo-Addo government came and said, oh, try me. The Lord, the battle is the Lord. At the end of the day, we all have seen what the man have done. Now the country is in mess, totally mess. So I encourage them to vote for the NDC. Make sure you vote for NDC. Last for you experience how things were going on, and now compare when NDC was in power and compare when this MPP government in power. What happened and what is happening in Ghana now, and vote for NDC when the election comes. And make sure that you tell someone you advertise NDC. I always talk about NDC wherever, even where I work at, they call me NDC Mama, because I am not afraid, I am not scared, and it's not in the constitution that I should not put MDC paraphernalia to my work. I always wear my scarf, I wear my bands and wear to work. So they know me, and I always encourage people back home to work, to make sure to work hard, and for the NDC to come back in power. So that has been my my advocates all this while that the country is in mess. And we all know, we can all testify that nobody, you don't need anybody to tell you where these people have sold everything, including now it's left with the Jubilee House now. I can see that it's even at the verge of selling. So they will sell everything. But inshallah, when we come back, God willing, with them, we will take over. And
anyway, the Jubilee House hasn't been sold yet. It has only been turned into a recording studio.
Now it's on what do you call it? A collateral. So it's on a collateral. So it's just a matter of that they will give the money to them and take it from.
And then they take control of it. Yeah, that is interesting. Well, let me come back. You touched on something which is very important to me, because if they ask anybody right now, why are you struggling for NDC? Why are you fighting for NDC? What is the direct benefit that you derive from NDC? Especially those in the diaspora. Sometimes it's a bit difficult. But then you talked about you being a welfare officer before, and you are moving to the chapter now. You are going to be a deputy organizer, or you are going to be an organizer. But I still believe that the welfare plays a key role in motivating people to remain and join the NDC.
That's correct.
What are some of the welfare packages that you think that can be implemented to encourage and motivate many more people to give up their best for the party?
I always said in diaspora, we don't too much benefit the party, but because of the love we have for the party. Like I said, way back in 1992, 93, 94, I live in Matahe Coast, like those watching those way back in Ghana, like where Rolling do his rally over there. That's like Zongo area. And you see going, when people are going, you see me tiny, making sure make pave way. Oh, before you know, gift here. And I was born into NDC. Kofi Potofi is my direct uncle. And even here, former women organizer Mary Otabute is my direct uncle. So I was born into it. There is nothing that changed to NPP, never. And me being recently we did a registration when we were in when I was in office. I mobilized people. I registered those who know me back home will call me Gifty. And this need be back and the person wants to, then I'll go to the contact, make sure I register. I registered about 16 people when we did the registration with my boss, and my boss will say, wow, Gift, yes. On Facebook, people see my posts. Oh, I'm in this. Even just recently, so I've given East London, that was just inaugurated, 2 members because they live around me, and they said they want the closest one. So I didn't take them. But I want all the branch to exploit. I want more people over there. So I took them to East London branch to register there. So when it comes to welfare, and always I try to check up on them, how are you, before even this election, because I knew that I'll be going for another position. So I laid the foundation secretly long ago before taking this step. That's why I'm telling you, do not underestimate women when you are contesting with women, because I did all my underground before when I take 2 years before we left office. So when it comes to the welfare, in fact, I've more been during the COVID time. Unfortunately, my women organizing position during the COVID time, Gifty, I can say whatever I do, I don't come out to say, but I make sure I tell my my chair lady, people that were in situation that we can't. I didn't take money. I didn't ask money from. I did it on my own money, on my own pocket money. Those that I can support, I supported. Those that confine me, I do. I can tell you, even when I was a welfare officer, you can see some men calling me, Gifty, my wife is coming. Oh, she's coming with my child. Make sure you take care of them. And even the women also call me, Gifty, my husband is coming to meet him. Make sure you take good care of, and I've done that, so I know all the the tricks.
Anyway, now
Oh,
you know what? I'm not going to put you in the spotlight.
wow.
Um, we'll be going as it stands now. We are not very sure when you will go to the polls because of the
Yes.
situation that your chapter has found itself in. Whatever be the case,
Mm.
we will go to the polls.
Yes.
Gifty's name will appear on the ballot paper. The membership of the UK and Ireland chapter will have the opportunity to choose between Gifty and any other contestant. Now
Um,
you tell them, just give them a few reasons why they should keep you or why they should waste their energy, go to the polls, pick ballot paper, and vote for Gifty. So now tell them this.
yeah, fellow comrades, it's Gifty once again. Gifty have done it in a branch level. I started from scratch. I didn't just jump into this position. So someone, the accounts will say, "Ni opa adie ope adie akokotoko no, yendi na bro." So I am asking your votes, that vote for me, the love, the unity, the all welfare that I have done. I'm asking for your vote to do it for me, to vote for me, to get me there, to speak for the voiceless, to help, to bring all my experience that I have to help the chapter to take its glory, and I'll be happy. So I'm asking my comrades in the UK and Ireland, when the polls come out, anytime, whenever, we don't know, but definitely we will go to the poll. They should vote for Gifty, no any other person than Gifty. I am here in the UK with you, with my family. Anytime you call me, I'll make sure you hear from me. I'll come to you and I'll listen to you. I have done it. Not that I don't, I've been very honest to myself. I won't say what I can't do. People take positions, they don't live in the UK, but because they have good bosses, they work for them, and they are, and people don't know about that. But I am here with you. Vote for me. And don't forget that, don't say because that is some yasty people. Some people are used out. You have a children, you have no. Please don't use that. Even when I was pregnant, I did it. So please vote for me. Vote for Gifty when the election comes up, and you will see more of Gifty. Thank you.
Eja, Suzuza.
Wonderful. Those were the words of no other person but Auntie Gifty. And let me just take the final comments, and then we wrap up the show. Unfortunately, Gifty, we're very grateful to her because she has to make time to be part of the show while she's leaving for night duty. Uh, Caroline will say, "Oh, Carol, greetings to all the members of Hamburg branch, and I know you'll be the next on this seat." But Carol wanted Gifty to use statistics to convince her and other floating voters on the economic indicators, and then to use that to market JDM and its achievements. Or unfortunately, time wouldn't allow it. But I know the next time I put Caroline on the seat, she will be able to use statistics, economic indicators, and what have you, so that you tell the voters up there, you tell the floating voters up there why they should go in for JDM or why they should go in for the National Democratic Congress. Pat, unfortunately, I think today you're a bit late, but we're grateful that you have joined us. I say, wow, like you have some few things in common with your fingers crossed. Benye Poya, you are waving us. Thank you for joining us and welcome home. Emmanuel Atta says we will come to the UK to support the elections. That would be wonderful. Gift will be very grateful for that. And all the other contestants. Pat once again say, Ose Gifty, you are the best. Now, there is a wonderful one that will surely use it to bring down the curtains on this show. and it comes from no other person but Madam Beatrice Asante. Beatrice Asante happens to be the former or the immediate past chairperson for the North London branch of the NDC, and she's currently the one of the contestants to the position of the deputy chapter chairman. Now her comments come this way. My beautiful ex-executive always supported financially with the people back home, and it has not stopped. During COVID, she sent care packages. She supports NDC party members and anyone that asks for her support till now. Gifty rightly pointed those things out and confirmed by her immediate ex-boss as well. So we have, Uncle Tom is back. Uncle Tom, well, greetings to you and all the members of Baileyfield. Uncle Tom says, Gifty, greetings from Anabuso Kai boy. You rock and on point without dropping names for the good you are doing as an individual. I am supporting you 100%. Wonderful. Gifty, all the good comments have come your way this evening because people have confidence in. Oh, Pat is here again. Love your enthusiasm. Wish you all the best. Good luck, faithful servant. Rosena, David Gifty on fire. Definitely. Rose, you should have also been on fire. We will bring you as well. And with such wonderful commentary, we are very grateful for Gifty's appearance on the show this evening, and we are wishing her all the best. We pray strongly that the membership of the UK and Ireland chapter will appreciate all that she's done so far and then look up to her when you go to the polls. So, Auntie Gifty, we are very grateful for your time, and we wish you all the best in this context.
You know, I can't go with, thank you very much. I can't go without this song. Whenever I hear this song, it touches my heart so much. So if you permit me, if you permit me.
You will listen, we are all ears. We are all ears. Want to listen to your beautiful voice.
I just forgot the beginning now. It says, Kedes may go, Kedes may come, but the NDC has come to stay. Has a long way, revolution. Has a long way to go, has come to stay. Kedes may go, Kedes may come, but the NDC has come to stay. Has a long way to go, has come to stay. Revolution, but the NDC has come to stay. Has a long way to go, has come to stay. You see, when you hear this song, you feel me as the founder and the leader of NDC. So rest in perfect Flight Lieutenant Terry John Rawlings and our dear father JM. May you reign forever. And when we take power, it's going to be forever. And Ghanaians will enjoy peace and harmony. And the Ghana will be back like before. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. I mean, this is a very beautiful way to draw the curtains on our show this evening. Revolution has come. It has a long way, but then it's currently with us. We hope and pray that the cadres will show up the zeal in bringing back the National Democratic Congress come 2024. Wonderful having you this evening, and it has been a joy always coming your way on this special edition. So wherever you are, we are very grateful to you for making time with us. Until we return on another edition on Monday, we wish you a blessed weekend and God's blessings. Good night.
Mampam osontie so dogo vinwa bem mampam osontie nani amuka nyina guna swati move swara mampam osontie move swara